Stop right there! What are you doing out here, in this forest? I frightened you. If I frightened you, then I think I should ask you again. What are you doing here? Are you oblivious to everything going on around you? You're in a territory where a Titan could come at you and swallow you whole at any moment. Yet you decided to take a stroll through nature? What's a Titan? You are joking, right? Poorly joking, but joking. You truly don't know what I'm talking about. Where have you been for as long as you've been alive? Damn it. Yes, you have missed plenty. And you having amnesia is no excuse to throw yourself into dangerous situations. You didn't think to ask a medic about what was waiting for you in the world when you decided to just waltz out of the hospital you woke up in? I'm not being loud. I'm being stern. There's a difference. Does this tone make you feel more at ease? I'm so glad you're happy about it. Of course it gets cold out here at this time in the morning. The tree trunks reach high up, so the wind gets colder as it tunnels through. Here, take my jacket. I'm not going to offer it to you again, so put it on or freeze. Don't mention it, please. I must say, it's been a while since I've come across someone with an injury like amnesia. So you don't remember anything at all? Your name or your age? Where you might have lived? I see. So you reviewed your patient file before you left the hospital. But you yourself don't actually remember a thing. Well, no. There's a difference between memorizing your information and knowing it. Well, I know my name is Eren. I know my age, where I've lived, what I was doing before now. You say you're just a year younger than I am. Because of this, I would have to assume that you were injured in some kind of battle. Maybe you fought against a Titan. Or maybe you were a civilian on the ground that was caught in the crossfire. Well, it's not that hard to imagine for someone like myself, who's seen terrors you're lucky to not remember. Come with me. We can talk about this all somewhere safer. I don't mean to cut your nature walk short, but if you were to see what I'm trying to help you avoid, you'd be thanking me. Honestly, I'm surprised safe is in anyone's vocabulary anymore. Though, I think there are many out there who wouldn't feel at all safe around me either. No, you don't have to worry. I promise I would never hurt you directly, especially considering your condition. I appreciate that you think I'm a gentleman in that way, but I promise you that I am far from one. Some may even say I'm a monster. A monster most would rather run away from than seek comfort with. You are naive. While you were choosing correctly by trusting me, you still ran the chance that someone with far less humanity would have come across you first. Huh. Lucky? No. I don't believe in luck. I do believe, however, that some people are affected by amnesia differently. While some individuals become frightened sheep, others become eager and excitable. You were likely far more cautious when you had your memories intact compared to how you are now. Your outlook alone suggests to me that you were likely a civilian. Well, any high-ranking official or person in the Survey Corps were very heavily trained by their time in the field, more than their time in any base or barrack. Their minds could melt into sludge and their bodies paralyzed before they utter a word. That's correct. The battle is a long and hard one, but one everyone must fight. No, not that way. Not for you. I don't even want you near a weapon. No, I didn't know you before you lost your memory. Then why am I giving orders? Well, you may not remember anything about how certain weapons work, but I do hope at the very least that you can learn quickly how much harm a poorly handled one can do. But, in the meantime, recovery must be your priority. And I'm not offering to be any kind of nanny to you, but I will give you sound advice and tips towards surviving past your injury. What is it now, Sprout? Oh, I know that's not your name. However, I don't think the name you showed me matches you all that well. I believe calling you a Sprout will be a better fit. I will do all I can to help you find your mind once more. But I can't make any promises. All right? Finally, a point in the conversation where an argument wasn't required. It's a miracle. You're right. I don't believe in miracles either. Yet here you are, naive and innocent, acting as if nothing could harm you as long as you have good intentions. If that was only the truth. That might be possible, if, and only if, I decide to give you a detailed tour of the city, as you'd like, and I work with you to try and dig up some of your memories. I'm doing this out of the goodness of what might be left of my heart. Well, I suppose that would be a fair assessment to make. I've long since stopped caring about the storybook romances that used to give the hopeless hope. Now I must focus on my mission, on what my life's work is meant to be. We're nearing the city now, almost out of the wilderness. I spoke as I did to distract you and keep you quiet as we ventured through the forest. Don't think anything more of it than what it is, please. I mean it. We made a deal and I intend to keep it, faithfully. Why am I such a stick in the mud? I can't remember a time where, even as a boy, I was as carefree as you in this moment. But I have plenty of reasons to not be so positive. I'm not a killjoy either. If nothing else, I'm glad your mind has recalled how to properly sass a person. It's a valuable skill to have, Sprout. Do you see those people over there, Sprout? The ones repeating directions? Those are rookies. They mainly patrol, and have no idea yet of just what could happen the minute they end up right where you just were an hour earlier. You're right. They seem serious because they are very, very serious. All right. Now that we're in the city, do you think that I can trust you to not get yourself killed until the next time I see you? You intend on returning to the hospital? Good. That's a smart idea. Get your bearings and give yourself a moment. I'll find you once we're both ready, and have a bit of research on our minds so we can try to spark some other memories. All right? Good. I'll see you soon then, Sprout. My duties call. Hey, Sprout! Over here! It's been a few days since we last met. Yeah. Since we first met. Far off look in my eyes. Well, I have plenty going on at the moment, so my eyes likely reflect my mind. I'm so overwhelmed I'm barely able to fully process anything at all. You don't need to know. I mean it, Sprout. You don't need to know. I would rather have you fully recovered before I even begin to tell you what I've been dealing with. And how's that been, by the way? The whole memory thing. Oh, and I saw you come out of that tea shop. Did you enjoy it? Well, I'm glad you're getting familiarized with the usual spots, and that you enjoyed some good tea. I'm sure you were treated kindly. There tends to be two main reactions people may have when it comes to someone they know falling ill or suffering from an injury. They'll either back off for some reason, or they'll handle the person with a bit more tenderness and care. Tea shop owners are sometimes no different from random civilians. Well, that means that everyone you're coming across is probably taking the latter route. Did I know you? Don't you think I would have said something if I did? Yeah, I suppose that could be argued. But no, I didn't know you. You didn't know me. Our time in the forest was our first encounter. Do I look like I'm lying? Well, I'm glad you trust me enough to take my word for it. But you're still a little too gullible. There's plenty of people who, unlike those you've been reintroducing yourself to, would take advantage of your idealistic nature and your predicament. Oh, those rotten few better not even think about getting near you. There's a kind of pain I could inflict on them that is far worse than death. You don't need to worry. I promise. I'm supposed to be helping you on your healing journey. And yet look at me. Here I am making you all tense and concerned. I'm sorry about that, Sprout. Maybe I'll tell you soon. Until then, shall we walk? Take my arm then. That way we don't hold any risk of getting separated if we happen to enter busier parts of the city. Please tell me that, in the time since we last saw each other, you have not gone on any more nature walks outside the city barriers. Good. A part of me was worried you'd go and get yourself into trouble I would be unable to help you out of. Well, consider me proven wrong. I shouldn't have lacked faith in you. You have some memories? Are they clear or foggy? Foggy. That's a shame. And you say that the man you remember actually reminded you of me? That might not be a good thing. No, that's not what I meant. Any progress regarding this is good progress. What I meant to say is, if someone like me is in your past, then maybe it's best that you don't remember them. I can be a real piece of work when I don't like someone. Well, yeah. I guess that would mean that I like you. No, not like that. I meant that I can actually tolerate your presence somehow. I have a very short fuse, despite the outwardly calm demeanor I have most of the time. You're one of the very few people that doesn't set me off. Well, nothing is wrong with the whole dating stuff. I'm not in a place where a relationship in the way that you're suggesting would be a good idea. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure that me dating anyone ever would be much of a good idea. And I don't think me telling you that would be much of a good idea either, just yet. And what if I told you something that you would regret hearing? We don't know much about your memory loss, but making you upset or overly stressed could cause your recovery to stall or stop completely. And if I am the one responsible for you not getting better, I'll be far from pleased with myself. You're so sure you can handle it, huh? Do you even remember your address, Sprout? No. No looking in your notebook of little tidbits and facts about your life. That's what I thought. And that's why I'm not going to be telling you just yet, Sprout. So have some patience. Oh, damn it. Oh, a little bit of thunder. Nothing too alarming. But we don't want to be outside when it begins to rain, nor do we want to run the chance of getting roasted by lightning. By the sound of it, some time will pass before the rain begins to fall, so we're safe for now. What is it, Sprout? Why would you want me to lean that way? I'm not being suspicious, I'm just being curious. Very well then. Did you just kiss my cheek? You really are a character, you know that? If you kissed my cheek, it's only fair that I return the favor. You could give me a heads up next time. If I knew you were going to make a move like that, I wouldn't have resisted. Much. You would like to do what now? Do you really want to kiss me? I can assure you this would not be your first kiss. It's just your first kiss since your recovery began. What makes me so sure is how you act. I'm sure you had a line of eligible candidates at your door each and every day. Yeah, we're definitely working on your self-esteem as well as your memories now, Sprout. If I kiss you right now, will you stop pestering me? Just this time, though. No, I mean it. Just this time, Sprout. You don't have to seem so excited. All right. Very well, then. Lean in closer. Not a bad kisser, Sprout. There. Are you happy? I'm glad. But what's with that look in your eyes? You seem a bit out of sorts. Are you sure you're all right? What exactly do you mean by that? So then, you remember who I am. Get in and pipe down. I don't want to hear it, Sprout. You know who I am, and that means you know what I'm capable of. So be quiet. Like I've told you, you should work on your gullibility. Just because I helped you with your injury, you expected me to be some kind of a saint? Well, guess what? I'm not one. If you were looking for some storybook romance with some random man who found you in the forest, that's not what this is. Doesn't matter if you're not random to me. I sure as hell am to you. Don't even think about suggesting fate brought us together. If something as stupid as that exists, then it's not on your side. And you should be afraid of it, not chasing it. I get to tell you what to be afraid of because I dragged you halfway across the city and am now holding you hostage in this lovely cottage of yours until I know you aren't going to make any further stupid moves. I said what I said. And now that you have your memories back, I don't have to feel guilty for showing my true self. Tell me then, who... No. What is the real me? Oh, damn rain. Come on. Sit. Now. Answer my question. Unless, as I already know, you can't. And that's your answer? Really? You seriously think that by not letting you become Titan food in the forest, I was showing you that I was a good person? You had amnesia, so I'm sure this delusion of yours isn't some big personality change. You nearly got your head bashed in because you likely decided to follow the wrong person at the wrong time. You should count yourself lucky that all you have to show for it is that scar on the back of your neck. Of course I saw it. The typical person on the street won't pay it any mind. But someone like myself needs to notice even the most seemingly insignificant details about everyone. They can be the difference between passerby and threat. Drink. I wasn't expecting you to get your memories back, let alone right now. So no, your water pitcher hasn't been poisoned. I don't have to rely on such crude methods to get rid of someone in my way. I have something far more terrifying at my disposal. This is the part where I tell you just how detached you are from reality, Sprout. What do you think I meant when I started calling you that? That you were growing? Blossoming into some bright-eyed, hopeful person? No. That's not why I call you that. I call you a Sprout because you are barely there at all. You're barely able to survive on your own. You're defenseless, completely relying on the world taking mercy. No, pity on you. Unfortunately, you're trying to grow in a desolate and brutal place. You really think I care about how hurt you may feel? You don't have a clue about what real pain is. Just look at you, on the verge of tears at some stern words. You've stayed stagnant. You've regained consciousness, regained memories, but you've also regained your gullibility. You are so worried about what might be happening to my palm right now. How the cup broke and exploded into pieces. Wondering if my hand is bleeding, or if my fist is clenched so tight. The blood can't even seep through. How am I not writhing in pain? I wasn't able to do that before you went into your little coma. Before you lost your memories. No. I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to do many things. It's been a long 4 years. And I think it's time to get you up to speed on how things really work now. Human instinct tells me that this part never gets easy. But when I really think about it, I don't feel anything anymore. No. Emotions weren't considered in this equation. You expect me to have feelings just because you formed some dependency on me? It was one-sided, that's all. You need to get yourself under control, Sprout. You don't know just how much damage I can do with the mere snap of my fingers. Don't push me. I may be more in control of my emotions than you are, but everyone has their limits. And if I reach mine, the consequences of my actions will become an afterthought. Oh, no. No, no! Enough! Enough. Don't. Just don't say anything, please. I have to protect you, and you're not letting me do that right now. When you ended up in that years-long sleep session, both of us were terrified of the very idea of Titans. Monsters that could destroy everything we held dear with a single step. And now, I am one. Just a little blood and the snap of my fingers. Sprout. Where the hell do we even go from here? No. It's too long a story. One I don't care to get into right now. I mean it this time. Truly. My work is important. It's work that is misunderstood and hated by many who will never know the full story unless I bring it to light. You went on that stupid nature walk in the forest that day, and as ridiculous as it was, don't you want to be able to really do that? Without the fear of something making you its snack? That is what I'm working for. And if it takes becoming a monster to make it a reality, then so be it. But this isn't just about you or me. This is about avenging everyone. All the people, the countless lives wasted. And it may sound like some convoluted attempt at revenge, but it's what I have to do. I don't expect you to join me. It's not like you can transform like I do. You're a civilian through and through, and I want you to act like one. I need you to act like one and get the hell away from me and anything to do with me. Because I love you. And I can't lose you. Not now. No! Sprout! Run! 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 You? Why? Why did you come back? I told you to run. I told you to run! Damn it! Do you think I did that just for show? Just to be dramatic? You're an idiot. Did you not see what I became? The destruction? You shouldn't have turned back. You should have kept going without looking back. I could have killed you! Your life could have been ended just like that. Hell, the Titans would have eaten you if they weren't so focused on me. So why? Why are you here? Don't just stand there. Answer me. Say something, damn it! Anything! Love me? Why? How could you love me? How could you even care for me? After everything you saw, and everything I've done, I thought I wouldn't see you again. I hoped I wouldn't. I don't deserve you. It's funny, isn't it? That someone so innocent and pure would want to be with a monster. Ironic in every way. I guess I never thought about it. Or rather, I didn't give it much thought to begin with. I mean, who in their right mind would concern themselves with love or relationships when there are titans scraping at our walls? Yeah. Maybe that's why this hits so much harder than I thought it would. A part of me wonders if I'll wake up tomorrow and find I just hallucinated the whole thing. Doesn't sound that too far-fetched, all things considered. It's so hard to not give in fully to that hope. The hope that there could be some sort of normal in life.
No. No, you're right. Though I'll never understand how you can cling to that kind of hope. You must really be a special kind of idiot, huh? Ow! Hey, that hurt. Oh, okay. You made your point. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Hey, can I ask you something? Do you think that if we'd met before the Titans broke the first wall, before any of this even started, would things be different? Just answer the question. And please, be serious. You don't know. Interesting. I've tried to imagine a world where we did. But each time I do, the thought leaves as quickly as it came. So, I guess I don't know either. Have you ever heard of the butterfly effect? It's the idea that our actions now dictate what happens in the future. If I hadn't found you wandering in the forest, we wouldn't be sitting here now. There's an infinite amount of possibilities, and we happen to be in the one where you came back to me. A part of me wonders if it's the only one. If in every other scenario, you wouldn't have looked back. Or you would have left before any of it even started. It's my job to think of all the negatives. I don't know if you noticed, but I happen to be a professional pessimist. Okay. Fine. If it'll make you happy, I'll try to be less depressing. But no promises. What now? Well, I guess you have a choice to make. I know you think you've made it already by coming back, but I don't think you truly understand. Being with me, it's far from sunshine and rainbows. Just my presence causes disaster all around me. If you stay, you could die at any moment. And I wish I could say that it would be painless, but that would be a lie. You run the risk of being devoured piece by Titans, savaged by the people. And I can say with certainty that you will be scrutinized and harassed by those who want me gone. Is that truly the life you want? To be constantly on the run, backed only by the ideals of a revolutionist? I guess there really isn't anything I can say to change your mind, is there? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I've learned that you've got a stubborn streak that could rival even Mikasa. Oh, right. Right. I suppose I'll have to make introductions someday. I think she'd really like you. Anyways. Are you okay? I realize now that we've been talking for so long and I hadn't even asked. You didn't get hurt after running, did you? Oh, that's good. Luckily, the Titans were drawn to me. Just promise me that you'll be more careful, okay? I can't say I'll always be there to protect you, but I'll try my best. Good. Thank you. Hey, come here. I love you. Truly, I do. And I never want you to doubt that. Because everything I do from here on out will be for you. Everything. That's why this hurts so much. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's all right. It's a form of sedative. You're okay. Please understand. I have to do this. You deserve a better life than I could ever give you. And as much as I want to throw my responsibilities to the wind, to just let myself be selfish, I can't. Because in the end, you'll be ripped away too. I know how horrible it was to forget before, but this isn't the life I'd ever want for you. I made sure this drought wouldn't strip you of everything like before. But you won't remember me. Won't remember our story. You'll have another chance. In another lifetime, maybe I could have let myself enjoy our love. But not this one. I won't let you throw your life away. So please, forget me and live.
Thank you for listening to Midnight's Melodies. Not every story has a happy ending, but perhaps it's for the best that things ended the way they did. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you don't miss out on future content. And if you'd like to further support the channel, please consider becoming a member or head over to my Patreon at patreon.com/midnightsmelodies. Also, if you're interested in a private commission, please head to the link on the screen. And remember, my library is always open.